Hi there, thanks for showing interest in what we do. I'm Mel Fuller, the co-founder of AbilityMate. We are a for-purpose social enterprise that creates customized devices for and with people who have disabilities. We started AbilityMate because we believe every person should have access to the assistive devices they need. About a year ago, we started working with people who had disabilities, and almost daily would hear about the pain and frustration around customized devices like orthotic splints. For example, meet the lovely Eve. She has cerebral palsy and needs to wear ankle and foot orthotics, or AFOs, otherwise her legs will grow on crooked. AFOs are the most commonly prescribed orthotics. She needs a new pair every 4 to 6 months, but due to the huge global shortage of orthotists and the very manual way they are made, she has to wait up to 12 months. Currently, AFOs cost between $1,000 to $5,000 a pair. To make them, the parents have to hold down their kids screaming while an orthotist takes a plaster cast of the leg. Then they use a grinder to cut away the cast. It's a lengthy manual process and very traumatic for the child and parents, and the orthotist, in fact everyone involved. Because the orthotists know they can only see you again in 12 months, many will make AFOs 3 sizes too big, or even worse, some parents have to force their kids to wear them AFOs that are way too small. They often leave scars on their legs. We're working on a solution to all of this. Over the last 18 months, we've spent over 1,000 hours talking to people with disabilities, 200 hours talking to manufacturers and clinicians, 50 hours talking to funding bodies, including the NDIS, 300 hours talking to potential partners. We've held 8 co-creation events that we call makeathons, where people have invented over a dozen devices, and we've created many prototypes of AFOs. AbilityMate is developing a completely digital and non-intrusive approach. We've been working with orthotists from the Sydney Children's Hospital, where we 3D scan a digital mould of a child's leg in seconds. Then we design it in computer-aided design, and we get the orthotic 3D printed. What this means is while the current approach takes up to 4 weeks to make an orthotic, our approach takes 48 hours. Also, Eve won't have to wear AFOs that are 3 sizes larger than her foot anymore, because we can 3D print a series of just-in-time, perfectly fitted orthotics for her. And the orthotists love our approach because it increases their productivity by 400 to 600%. It frees them up to be in the front working with clients rather than in the back workshop. So how do we make money and how do we make this work? Well, an orthotist anywhere in the world scans a child's leg, uploads a scan to our platform along with a prescription, then pays a fee to get the orthotic made. To scale, we have a microfactory program where approved 3D printing hubs can sign up to make devices and like orthotics and get paid for it. A lot like Uber, where anyone with a car can sign up to be a taxi. This map here shows a geographic distribution of over 23,000 3D printers in 150 countries that are available today, and more than 2,000 new 3D printers are being added per month. We see this as an untapped resource. And this slide shows an underserved market. Globally, the demand for orthotics is exponentially outstripping supply. Worldwide, there is an estimated 100 million people who need orthotics, and currently only 1 in 10 get the equipment. The global orthotic market size is 21 billion a year. The Australian orthotic market size is $280 million per year. If we capture just 1% of the Australian market alone, that's a respectable $2.8 million in annual revenue. The orthotics market is just the beginning for AbilityMate. Our platform can be used for many other assistive devices over time. We have put a major emphasis on surrounding ourselves with the best team in Australia. Johan, my co-founder, and I are humbled to be working with a talented team, including Kin Lee, our human-centered product designer, Addie, our product engineer who trained at MIT. Melanie Tran is leading our user experience, who sits on the board of 3 disability organisations. Ria Manchanda, leading marketing and communications. Dan Madhaven, the CEO of Impact Investing Australia, leading our fundraising efforts. And Hiam Sakikini, head of business development for Google and head of leadership development, Google Australia. Hiam is also the mother of Eve, who you met earlier in our presentation. Johan and I are co-founders. Johan is an entrepreneur and engineer who now works as a carer for people with disabilities. And I have a background in manufacturing, and I am passionate about the maker movement and see potential in it. Our advisors are Bernard Babarek, Senior Orthotist with 15 years clinical experience, Hoy Nguyen, ACT Young Australian of the Year, and Dan Zlewinski, Myo Fellow and Advisor to the NDIS. We have a very PR-friendly story and get hit up by the media regularly, and we gained a lot of confidence when we won the NDIS National Pitch Competition last year. There is a large groundswell of support behind this innovation from the disability community, clinical partners, researchers, designers, and manufacturers. So if you're wondering how you can get involved, well, if you're a funder, to achieve what we've set out to do, we need funding. We are a for-purpose social enterprise that is pledged to reinvest our profits in the disability community. If you're a maker or designer and want to work on stuff that matters, we're looking for you. If you're a corporate, we facilitate team building design thinking makeathons, where your company can make a difference and learn how to be innovative. And if you have insights into the problem we are trying to solve, we would love to hear from you. That's all from me. If you want to get in contact, check out our website, www.abilitymate.com. Thanks.